going to pretend to look at you guys when I look at the lights. So I've been here for about 10 years now, and I grew up in the Middle East, and I came here for school, for undergrad. And I've been here for 10 years, and I consider myself a New Yorker. And not many people get that, but I feel like I've grown up as an adult in this city, in this country. But it's very interesting that even after 10 years, I find something about American culture which I don't think I'll ever fully comprehend. I think the first thing is our need to be very nice to each other. I noticed it here for the first time. Can I, should you, will you, must you, first me, first you, after me? Man, fuck. It's so confusing. And for the first maybe 3-4 years as I was in college, I'm like, they're so nice. Because if you go to India, the idea of customer service is non-existent. So here you're fawned over, helped over. But then I had an incident in an elevator and I was thinking about it. And it happened here actually before class started. Somebody sneezed and everyone said, bless you. Now I've been in an elevator with 10 other people and the first person said, bless you. Then 2 other people said, bless you. Then 3 other people said, bless you. Now everyone's saying, bless you. And I suddenly realized nobody fucking cares to be nice. They just want thought of as they're being nice. I mean, the idea that we go out of our way to say bless you because someone else is saying bless you was insane to me. The second more obvious thing as a 17-year-old coming to the States, I was 17 when I came to the States, the internet speed. It was a blessing. I mean, we've already talked about this in this audience, so it might seem a little generic, but porn. Yeah, definitely porn. I grew up in a Muslim country, so a lot of things were going to get cut off if somebody found out. I was spending 15 hours downloading a Jenna Jameson video, so trust me when I said I got a lot of mileage out of it. When it said 20%, I was like, I'm going to watch this, oh my god, I'm going to check off. Go to 40%, this is so good. Like one video, once you start remembering the plot of a porn video, that's when you realize you watched it too much. But I came to the US and it's not even about the porn. It's about the freedom to be able to jack off within 5 minutes. That's what's awesome. Like I had a whole system built in. That was US freedom to me. Like I could come, watch Jenna Jameson, then go and talk to my mom like nothing happened. Hey mom, I just finished jacking off. Not really. Anyway, and the last thing I want to talk about, because I see my 3 minutes is up, is as I've stayed here closer to 9-10 years, the word cultural appropriation is thrown around a lot. And I don't think I may be the right person to talk about it, but let me try. How is it that Beyonce, with her presence and with her standing in society, is such a martyr for people who die of gun violence, especially Black Lives Matter? But have you seen that Hymn for the Weekend video with Coldplay? I mean, she skull fucks my culture. Like she's dressed in all these interesting clothes and she's dancing around with the colors and there's a holy man there. I mean, to me, it seems like somebody comes up to Grace and goes, I want to date you because you're exotic. It's the same fucking thing. It's not downward dog facing pose. There's an actual word for that, yoga pose. This is my culture. It's not something to wear on. But the only reason I bring it up is we see like everyone's getting sucked into our culture, so it's kind of awesome. When I see Hare Krishnas at Union Square, I'm like, fuck yeah, Hare Krishna. You don't know what you're saying, but at least you believe in my God. Thank you.
Okay, have you tried your hand at stand-up before?
No.
No? Really good first time. How'd that feel to you?
I wanted to come up here. I mean, in the beginning I was kind of nervous, but to be able to see everyone kind of hitting their jokes was very exciting. Yeah. And I really can't see anyone, so I'm sorry if I didn't do that eye contact thing well. But it was fun, it was nice.
Well, eye contact with you has another level to it because your glasses are such that at certain levels I see nothing but big old red and green spots. So you're going to have to really find that sweet spot with how you keep the position of your head to make us think we're looking at this. All right? Small, and I'm going to harp on it so you guys remember it. Referencing another comic without clearing it with them first. No. All right? You're going to see comics break that rule all the time in the clubs. It doesn't mean you should. You know better. You have a little respect. And it's perfectly fine. It wasn't anything bad, but always check with someone before you reference them. With that said, that cultural appropriation bit, that's the gem in what you're doing. That's the best part of your stuff. and you have a lot of good stuff, but, you know, that part is such a unique point of view. Nobody from the Middle Eastern culture is talking about their culture being appropriated. And to come at it from there, it's fresh, it's different, and it's good. And your stuff is really good. Again, wordy, and again, words gonna come off as you do this morning. I need you to perform the bits a little bit more. Today you just kind of said it. And saying them's fine. Get it out of your mouth, make sure you don't trip over your own words. You know, that's a really good place. But what I need some excitement, I need some enthusiasm, and I need you to hit the emotions behind these things. You were kind of doing it with the Jem Jameson bit. You know, at 20% I was there like, yeah! You know. But in your cultural appropriation bit, nothing. You get what I'm saying. It needs to be an all.
Okay.
And you will. That'll come, all right? Last thing I'm going to say about performance is, even though your eye contact wasn't what you wanted it to be, because you can't see people, and it's really hard to make that solid eye contact when you can't see people. It's a matter of just making it up by knowing where they're sitting and holding your gaze in that direction. Right now, I'm not looking at anyone, but if you were in that general area, you're probably thinking I'm looking right at you. That's the way it works.
Okay.
All right? So just fake it until you're comfortable enough to actually do it. All right?
Can I just say, from my perspective, it appeared as if you were making something because your head was at, even if there was the reflection in your glasses, I couldn't see the reflection in your glasses because you really didn't turn this way.
Got it.
So you didn't turn as if you were performing to Jim and I as well, or you didn't perform as if you were turning to Russ either, you know, like in this general direction.
Yeah, I was
you kind
moving
of kept your gaze straight ahead for those tables, but the angle of your head was correct that I thought that you were. So that's why when you were saying that, I was,
Yeah.
oh, it appeared to me as if you were. But it's just a matter of turning your head too, and just keeping, you know that they're seated below you, you know that they're a little bit down. So that part was actually really good. It's just looking around the room more, hitting all the bases where you know people were sitting. And it's the same thing that I said before. You're not gonna see, maybe when you get on stage, you're definitely not gonna see the back of the room. If anything, in most rooms, you'll just see the first tables that are around you. Everybody else you won't see. So before you go up on stage, assess the room. See where everybody is, so you know which angle you have to turn your head to. But I think that will be an easy thing for you. And yeah, wordy, but I think you're off to a great start. Good job.
Good job. Give them a round, guys.
Thank you.